we got some music. Oh yeah, because it's we haven't got that music. That's the Irish music. We could have some Irish music. Hello there. It's competition time now on the show. Why are we playing this music?
Dun, 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 dun. Of course. Thank you all. It is, of course, Car-Boyz quiz time, and we're back this week. Since it's show 69, matron, we thought we'd go for a little autoerotica. In my research, though, this week, there were too many websites dedicated to dogging. So instead, no, seriously, in my research, that's what was happening. So instead, we'll be turning ourselves to the Sexiest Cars of All-Time.
Oh, good.
The cars were compiled by the Giant Poll. Ooh, I say.
Giant Poll? What's her name? Magda. She's a big girl.
Bit hairy.
She's from Warsaw. She's a lovely lass.
According to
she used to work down at the docks. Go on, sorry, I do apologise.
They published their 50th Sexiest Cars of All Time. Our contestant this week is Richard from Southwest London. Hello. Now, Richard, did you know there was a dogging society in your area?
No, I did not know. Really?
There seriously is.
Really? Wow. Is this the Surrey Dogging Society?
Pretty much so. Yes, I didn't expect you to know that. This week you're playing four.
Joe, we must. People internationally, we need to explain what dogging means. So
we don't need to.
Do we all get the channel? Will we lose our money if we explain that it's basically people meeting up in car parks?
Yes.
And having sex in their cars. It's nothing to do with walking your dog or being appreciative of dogs. It's literally groups of people meeting in car parks and having sex.
There is. I was going to do that as the quiz, but no, I thought I wouldn't name and shame the areas. Okay. And this week you are playing for the picture of a Fiat Multipla. Look at that.
Oh, I can't unsee that. It looks like the back of John Merrick's head. Yes. That's when people came and laughed at me when I was in the circus. Oh, my life, look at that.
There you go, the auto equivalent of a GIMP mask. Ooh,
yes.
Naughty. So we picked cars from the top 20, and as ever, it's a choice of A or B. So eyes down, look in. Question number one. In at 18, and only 18, is the Jaguar E-Type.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It was designed by a man called Malcolm Sayer.
Yes.
But what was his previous job? Was it A, an aircraft engineer, or B, a fashion stylist? An aircraft engineer or fashion stylist?
Right. I have a feeling that the E-Type. I might be thinking about the SS. One of those cars was designed during World War II.
Oh.
Right. And there's a theory that he ran out of stuff to keep the hood on top, so the hood was weighted down with lead shot from shotgun shells. I think he was a fashion designer.
Oh, after all that, you went for fashion designer.
No, was he really? Okay.
No, he was an aircraft engineer.
Ah, wow. Okay.
He went for the British Aircraft Corporation, and that's what he did, and he designed the E-Type Jaguar.
Okay.
I thought after all that, I thought, yes,
he's going to guess that, yeah.
And then you went for the opposite. No.
Well, my theory was that if he was designing aircraft, it would be before he designed that. An aircraft in the 1930s didn't look like that.
This is true. Okay, question. So you're one down.
Never mind.
You need to equalise with this one.
I need to win that picture of the Multipla. The trouble is, if I win that picture of the Multipla and I put it in a frame, I put it on my wall, will it make all the other artwork on my wall look ugly? Will it infect it?
Possibly. We'll see.
It looks like a child designed that.
They did. Look at it.
An Italian child. It's horrible. I do hope
this
I
is
win
why
it.
It's the prize.
Yeah.
Question number 2. In at number 16 is the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Citroen DS.
Oh,
Now,
je t'adore, la
what
voiture.
was the reason why it was called the DS? Is it A, was it the designer's initials, or B, it sounds like the French word for goddess?
Mm, Traction Advance was the car before that. The XM was the car that followed that. I think it's the name. I think it's the name of the designer.
Oh, that is incorrect. No,
Ah,
the French word for goddess is DS. So
yes. See, if I had my
DS,
wife with
DS.
me, because she speaks French.
Should know. Yeah, you could ask her, or you
Damn,
could call her and say you've learnt some French. No,
I've
no.
learned some
So
French now, which
yes.
I did not know that. There you go. Beautiful
There you
car.
go.
Beautiful car.
In at number 12 was the Mercedes 300 SL.
Yes,
It
lovely.
featured.
Gullwing.
Come on, you've got to score this one.
Yeah.
It featured gullwing doors, but what was the reason? Was it A, the engineers demanded stronger door seals, or B, the designer was just simply too fat?
I think it's A.
It is A, yes, you're absolutely right. Back on the board. There you go.
And it
It
cost a
was,
fortune, and I think Picasso had one. And if you have one of those now, you are a very rich man.
and a
It
lucky man.
well, it's the sad thing was, I think we did a feature on it on the program last
Yes.
year, and you could have bought one of those for about the same price as a Cadillac, and the
Yeah.
same Cadillac would be worth $20,000, and that thing is worth £1,000,000. If you, the lot were imported to America. If you've got one of those, you're a very, very lucky person. Fantastic looking car.
Bear that in mind for a question coming up later on.
Will do.
Okay, so correct answer there. Number 4, in at number 11 is the AC Cobra
Nice.
47.
Yes.
Who said about it? You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, but you can make it a mighty fast pig. Was it A, Carol Shelby, or B, Lee Iacocca? Carol Shelby, think
I
about it.
think it's Shelby.
It is. That's
Uh,
why it's absolutely right.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
it became known as the AC Shelby Cobra.
Yes, of course.
There you go.
Iacocca, of course, was one of the guys who heavily promoted it, and of course, I forget the name of the British the driver from Birmingham who.
I can't remember his name. I was doing this in the research as well, but
Okay.
I forgot what his name is as well.
Of
Not
course, a
Lee.
British.
Um,
Yes,
Ken Block.
Ken.
Not Ken
Yeah,
Block. No, Ken Block is the
Ken.
Ken Miles.
Ken
Ken Miles.
Miles. Ken
Ken Block's
Miles.
the stunt driver. Ken Miles it was. Okay, correct. Yes. So two each there.
Yay. Might
At
win
number
that
5,
picture,
at
yeah.
number 10 is the Ferrari 365 GTB 4, otherwise known as the Daytona.
Daytona, beautiful. Again, yeah, you've got it there. Perfect. Hold it there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ferrari.
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry,
And
go
you
on.
spent. Ferrari sued a production company for using an imitation Daytona for which TV series? Was it A, Miami Vice, or B, Magnum PI?
Oh, Miami Vice.
It was Miami Vice.
Yeah,
Very well.
Miami Vice.
For bonus point, do you know what car they actually built it on?
Corvette.
It was a Corvette. Very
Yeah.
good. Well done.
Yeah, definitely. But how can that be a copyright infringement? If you, I assume they used some sort of kit car.
They said, yeah, so it said it infringed on not being a proper endorsed kit car. So, yeah, there you go.
Try that with the Chinese. See how far you get.
Well on the way to get the fit multiplier.
Mm.
Okay, question number 6. It's a little-known sports car company called Bizzarini. It's the Bizzarini GT 5300.
Nearly there.
Its designer.
Nice.
Its designer was Giotto Bizzarini.
Yes.
But who was the chief mechanic for? Was he a chief mechanic for Maserati or Ferrari? A, Maserati, B, Ferrari.
This is me taking a wild stab in the dark.
50-50.
I think it's Ferrari.
Absolutely right. It is Ferrari.
It looks like a Ferrari.
It does look like a Ferrari. Absolutely right.
Beautiful
Well done. Question number 7. The Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale makes it to number 4 on their list.
Ooh.
What does the word Stradale mean? Does it mean in Italian? This is.
Yes.
Does it mean A, road going, or B, sexy?
Stradale. Strada meaning street means road. The first one, road.
It is absolutely right. Road going. It doesn't mean sexy at all.
No.
Absolutely right. So you're well on the way. 2 questions to go. 3 questions to go. Number 8, the Anglo-American Ford GT40.
Oh yes.
perhaps one of my favourite cars of all time. But which version? Now, this is not an A or B question, but which version was the only all-American version? Was it the Mark 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Let's say 4.
Absolutely right. That's a good question to that. Because all the others, of course, were British.
Yes. We had
British
this argument with
designed,
somebody
British
online the
built.
other week that were going,
Yes.
it's an American car. No, originally British car, driven by a British man in Le Mans, who effectively won it, and it was only stopped by Henry Ford II.
Yes.
Stupid man. British, like good things. British.
Yay!
Like his rear tail lights. Germans.
Question number 9. In the runner-up spot is the Ferrari 250 GTO.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful car. When it went on sale, so we were talking about the Gullwing earlier on. When it went on sale in the United States, how much did it cost? Was it A, $18,000 or B, $50,000?
I'm going to say it was $18,000.
And you had to be approved by Enzo Ferrari himself. You're absolutely right.
$18,000. So I'm guessing this is the 60s.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. I think in the 60s, that was the price of like a top of the range Cadillac or something. But that Cadillac now, even if you had it all done, probably you'd be lucky to get 50. What's that thing worth? $500,000? Million?
If not more than that.
2.3?
Yeah. That's what we're looking at.
I had a friend of mine is really into classic 60s cars, and he collects magazines from that period.
Yeah.
And he says, you look at the prices of like a Mark II Jag, and it goes up against prices of Mercedes Gullwings and Ferrari. He's like, it's difficult. I don't think back then you knew these things were going to make so much money in 30 years, 40, 50 years time. But they have.
There you go. So we can safely say you have won the picture. But last question.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
No. It's safe. You've definitely won the picture.
Good.
So last question. In at number 1.
Yes.
Is the Lamborghini Miura.
Oh, likey. That's nice.
It featured a transverse-mounted V12 engine.
Okay, nice.
But it is acknowledged as being what? Is it A, the first car to be built out of carbon fibre, or B, the world's first supercar?
Oh, I'm going to go for B. It's world's first supercar.
It is indeed the world's first supercar.
Nobody built. I can't believe they built it out.
Absolutely right. So there you
losers.
go.
Yay!
This is yours.
I'm so pleased. Thank you.
Look at it.
Yeah, I can
look at it.
It's good. I'm going to get a T-shirt made. Forget my Blue Oyster Cult T-shirt. I'm instead going to get the multipler T-shirt. Look at it. It's like,
imagine waking up to that every morning.
It's like a car ate another car, isn't it? It's like somebody got drunk and what did you do last night? I welded 2 cars together, and that was the. It's a monstrosity that should only be used for ferrying children to and from. Actually, it's got 2 sunroofs as well.
It has.
Actually, your kids could stand up in the back and pretend they're tank commanders during World War II, or be giving the Hitler salute as they drive along past crowds of
just an easy way to escape
conquered countries. What? Sorry. Yes,
just an easy way to escape.
Do you think that? What would you like it in, sir? Do you have it in the custard? Oh, we do have it in the custard. Sir. Fantastic. Put me down for one of those. It looks like a boil. Wonderful car. That's it from the show. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to go and have another COVID test because I love shoving things up my nose. Not really. Yes, and we'll be back next week, hopefully, if we're still alive. Thank you very much. Have a very good week. Shall I get some music to play us out with?
Yes.
Oh,
get in touch with us.
The usual address. There you go. There you go. That's it. Get in touch. Stay tuned. Stay safe. Stay inside. Go outside. See friends. Don't see friends. Bye.